Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful blouse. We are going to use the nest stitch and also I will show you how we are going to decorate it. Now that we are in vacations, I was thinking to make this idea. You can wear it even like a blouse, like a long dress or like a beach cover up. And under you can wear your bikini or something or just a simple blouse with spaghetti straps like this one and you will look beautiful. You won't believe how easy it is. But well, let's start. Well, this blouse will be made in two pieces. We are going to use for an extra large size 400 grams of this material that will be between fine and light. And like I want to make this stitch a little bit loose, I will use the hook of number 5 millimeters. Remember that this blouse can be used as a beach cover up too or as a dress. And well, remember that I'm making this for me. Even though I'm a large size, I want to make this blouse a little bit loose, okay? I want that this blouse be perfect for this summer. So in this case, I will make 100 chains to start. Okay, if you feel that you crochet too tight, well, I suggest that you change the number of your hook. So we are going to start making 100 chains like this, and this long strip of chains must cover all around your hips, okay? And even it has to be a little bit loose, so please take that into account in case you want to make it in other size. Well, remember that I made 100 chains and it goes all around my hips, but also 5 centimeters more each side because I want this blouse loose. Well, once we are sure with the number of chains, we are going to make 5 chains more. Yarn over, count 5, 6, and in the 7th, we are going to insert the hook right here and we are going to make a triple double crochet. So take one, then take two, and the last two, then 2 chains. And look, once we are going to skip one space. Always we are going to make 2 chains. And then once we are going to skip 2 chains. So you see, once we are going to skip one and then 2 chains, always making 2 chains between, and the triple double crochet. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Once we are going to skip 1 spaces and once we are going to skip 2 spaces with 2 chains between. So well, here we are going to make the last double crochet for the edge. I already count and I finished with 40 mesh squares. Remember that I'm making this for an extra large size and I made 100 chains. So you can take it into account and as reference of what you are going to do according to your size. And well, at the end of the row, we will go up with 5 chains. Let me take the yarn right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we are going to continue double crochet over double crochet. I suggest that you place always crochet the same way. If you crochet loose, we'll keep trying like that and always keep with the same number of hook. If you feel that you start to tense more your crochet and you are crochet a little bit tight, well, I suggest that you change the number of your hook, okay? It has to be loose and it has to flow. So please take that into account. This is also the secret for this piece and for having a quality blouse, okay? Will make the difference, you will see, and at the end you will love the result. So like this, we are going to continue with this stitch. I will show you how many rows we are going to make, but this will depend according to the length of the blouse or if you want to make it as a dress. And well, if you are a beginner, I think that this stitch, and this project is perfect for you. Also, if you are new in my channel, welcome. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for clicking to this video. You will see that in my videos I always try to make them easy, fast, but beautiful. You will see that I always try to teach as easiest in the easiest way as I can, and I hope that you find it like that you find that way. Also, you can use this stitch for making other projects. I think that with this you will make skirts, you will make vests too. Also, you can make it open if you want to, but well, like this we are going to continue making more rows from the hips until the shoulders, because in this case I want to make this as a blouse, but if you want to make it as a dress, well, you are going to make more rows, and we are going to make two pieces exactly like this one to make this blouse. Well, so here we finished. I finished these two pieces too. I did get ahead. I already count how many squares do I have, and I have 35, and look, I have both pieces together. So this is for my blouse. This is a rectangle, and here I already measured the width of my blouse. It's 60 centimeters, and of long I have 65 centimeters. So this is the reference. And well, once you have these two pieces together and you are sure of the long, we are going to sew some squares for the shoulders, okay? And we are going to calculate like this. We are going to put some markers right here in the middle, and we are going to see how many squares do we left from one side and in the other to make the neck. This will be up to you according how if you want the neck wider or no, okay? You will decide how many squares you are going to sew. Also, we are going to leave one space open here in the sides and leave the space for the armholes and sew the rest. We are going to make the same in the other side too, so I suggest that you count and that you put some markers to point it out where you are going to leave the space and where you are going to sew. I will use the same yarn to sew and an embroidery needle to do it. Remember that if you crochet for sale, I think that this idea is perfect. It's so fast and you can make a standard size and sell many blouses like this one. And also you can make a dress on a beach cover up and you can match it with your bikini or with your swimming suit, right? But well, I'm going to sew it and then I will show you how we are going to make a flower to decorate. And well, I want to show you how I did divide. So this is the exact half. From here to the other side, I count 8 squares and I put a marker right there. And then in the half and to the other side, I count 8 spaces. So this is the width of my neck. Please try on to see if you want the neck wider or no. And then after this marker, I will count 5 squares and I will sew. Okay, until here I will sew. I will close this part of the shoulder and then I will leave like these wings so my arm can go out, okay? So this will be the space for it. And then from here I will count 12 squares, so I will leave this part opened. I will put a marker right there, so this space will be for the armhole. Then I will sew until here and I will leave the bottom open to have the sides opened. And well, you can sew them with embroidery needle or using your hook. I will show you how in case you have doubts of how to make it. I will show you. Well, when I use the embroidery needle, I like to use an embroidery needle that has a big eye and that don't make any damage to your project, okay? So I will go in order, making the invisible stitch. I will take one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side, Remember, as I told you, we are going to sew and join 12 squares, and we will go in order, okay, perfectly matching the stitches, so it will keep the shape, okay? If not, it will distort and make this part a little bit loose, okay? Don't tie too much. And this is how we are going to sew. As you could see, I inserted the needle to the bottom and to the top. This is the invisible stitch. So well, here I finish. I will make a knot, and now also with embroidery needle I will show you how we are going to hide the threads. This technique I like to use it to hide the threads and later cut and burn the tips, okay? Like this you will make sure that your stitch will be protected and that this project would last forever even if you wash it or if you use it. So here we have already hidden a bit, so now we are ready to cut. Remember that I always suggest this to do with all your projects. Before you cut, hide them. And then we are going to burn the tips always in the wrong side, okay? Always hide these threads facing to the wrong side. So burn them, and then in the right side you won't tell. So we are going to make this with all the threads that we have. We are going to finish to sew. Remember, not tie too much because if not the shape will distort. And we are going to keep this like this. So we are going to make the same in the other side too. And now I want to show you how you can make a cord, okay? This cord I decided to make it because I want to focus the shape of this blouse in my waist, okay? So this blouse, I know it seems to be a bit loose, but I want to make a cord so we can play with the shapes and with the structure. So we are going to place it right there where we want to show the silhouette. And I made a strip of chains approximately of 1 meter, 2 meters, 2 meters. And then once I finish to make the chains that I want, I will slip one in each space like this to make this cord round. You see, this is the effect that we have by making this stitch. By slipping one, we can have a cord round, so it will looks beautiful. And I have made this kind of cords in other videos too, and I like to make it. So this is the decoration that we are going to use. We won't make any extra stitch in the edge or around the neck or around the sleeves. We are just going to leave it like this. We are going to put this cord, and also we are going to make a flower that we will use to decorate one side of our blouse, and I will show you how. This is optional, but I will show you. Well, and once you finish, we are going to cut, and we are going to make a knot right here, and later we are going to hide these threads the same way as I taught you, okay? With an embroidery needle, and we are going to hide it and make a knot and burn all the tips. So well, we are going to calculate the distance where we wanted to place it. In this case, I want to place it at the height of my waist, and also I want to make the knot in one of the sides. So I want to put both threads facing to the right, to the same side, so I can make the knot right there in front in one of the sides. So you will decide this steps, it's optional, and as if you want, you can put here a pom-pom at the end, or you can put a brush or something like you want, okay? So I will finish to place it. Well, we are going to make 35 chains with the hook of number 3.5 millimeters. At the end of the 35 chains, we are going to make 1, 2, 3 chains more. We will count 3, and in the fourth, we are going to make 1 double crochet. We are going to make 1 in each space, and we are making this to make the flower. Well, at the end of the row, turn around. We will go up with 5 chains. We will skip 1 and next to it a double crochet, again 2 chains, skip one, and next to it a double crochet, then again 2 chains. Well, at the end of the row, turn around, and we are going to make 6 double crochet in each space. So for example, right here for the edge we will go up with 3 chains, and inside we are going to make 6 double crochet like this in all the spaces. So we are going to make segments out of 6 double crochet in each space. 4, 5, let me take more turn, and 6. Then, well, first we are going to make 6 segments in here and in the next space. So here we have the first 3 segments. Then here we are going to make a single crochet in the next space, and we are going to make the next kind of petals. So here we will go up with 3 chains, and this space we are going to make 3 double crochet out of 3 crochet. Then we are going to make 2 chains, and in the same place a single crochet. So here we have 1 petal, then single crochet, then 3 chains, and again inside 3. And like these ones, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 small petals. Then the last ones will be bigger. So we will go up with 3 chains, and in this first space we are going to make a double crochet out of 3 crochet. So here we have 2, 3, 4, then 2 chains, and we will go up to make a picot. We are going to come back, right, to make a picot. Then 2 double crochet in the same space. As you could see, we are making all of them together. Here we have 3, 4, then 3 chains, and we are going to insert the hook right here to finish and slip 1. So like this we are going to make the rest of the petals in the spaces. So we will go up with 3 chains, then 4 double crochet, then the picot, and again 4 double crochet, all of them in the same space, and then we are going to finish with 3 chains and slip 1 to close the petals. So like this we are going to continue until we finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 petals like this one. So 4 double crochet with a picot, and in the edge 3 chains. Well, at the end of the row we will have something like this. So here we have the 9 big petals, and I love it. So now here we are going to slip 1 to close, and we are going to leave a long thread because we will use it later to hide. So here we are going to cut a long thread because I will show you that first we are going to join all the petals, and then we will use the same thread to sew it in the blouse. So for example, the blouse will be like this. We are going to grab all these pieces like this, facing to the wrong side, okay, because the outside will be facing the right side. So like this is how we are going to grab all of them. As you could see, the big petals are the one that will be at the end, and that will cover all the small petals that we made. Probably I should have made this flower with more chains, but well, this is up to you. So here with an embroidery needle we are going to join and sew all the petals. So I will show you how, and also with the embroidery needle we are going to sew it in the blouse, or you can put a brush behind and you can use it in other projects to decorate, right? So it could be a good idea too. And if you want, before you joined, you should iron all the petals or like you want. But well, here I will show you how we are going to take all the petals together. We are going to make sure that we take all the stages and that we sew perfectly. And also we are going to hide all the threads that we may have. But well, now let's see how it looks. Well, so I hope that you have enjoyed making this project with me. I love it. If you are a beginner, I hope that you enjoy making this project with me. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave me a comment, and to follow me in all my social media. I'm in Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and in TikTok too. So see you there too, and stay tuned for coming videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.